Hi, I'm Tom Grotta, co-curator of Browngrotta Arts here in Wilton, Connecticut. I'm excited to give you a brief video walkthrough of our current exhibition, Volume 50, Chronicling Fiber Arts for 3 decades. It's also celebrating our 50th catalog. The show is a carefully curated exhibition of 60 international artists. In the front hall here, we have a large mica and steel piece by Anita Hoban. It really changes dramatically throughout the day as the light hits the mica. It never looks the same way twice. These are 2 large baskets by Laura Bacon. They're large for us, but these are actually small pieces for her because she's known for doing large pieces that wrap around buildings, go through windows, and we're very excited to have pieces that are of a scale that can be in a home. In creating these dynamic fiber optic weavings entitled traps, Władimierz Cygan of Poland was inspired by a Chinese woodcut of a man luring birds with grain and capturing them with a basket. His message here is about vigilance in art and in life. Annette Bellamy's ceramic dominates this room, titled Long Lines. It reflects her dual career as an artist and a commercial fisherwoman in Alaska. The 132 hooks of the ceramic cast a shadow that tells the story of how we continue to fish with a hook and line, an example, she says, of ageless continuity. We created a salon wall for this exhibition. It is a fitting testament to our 50 catalogs. In the catalog, we have featured 172 artists. This wall features work by 9 artists from the United States and 4 from other countries. Wendy Wall, for instance, in the center, creates works from encyclopedia pages, leading the readers to think about changes to the way we acquire information. Mia Olsen from Sweden has created a work of brightly colored sisal inspired by traditional pleated folk costumes. People often think of Joe Barker's lushly colored tapestries or oil paintings until they get close enough to see the meticulous detail. Louis Naas imagined a landscape of colorful prayer flags in creating Prayer Mountain. For Deborah Valoma, simplicity is deceptive. The truth, she says, scratched down in pencil, lies between the crosshatch embellishments. Jennifer Falk Linson found inspiration in Asian ink paintings of mountains for her work, Mountain. The peaks in the paintings are the play of opposites that she captures in her work, serene and forceful, solid and ethereal, strong and vulnerable. Mountain explores this duality. Mariam Belinga, graphic, playful work is surprise to viewers as they discover the close inspection that is made of colored fish scales. Polly Barton, in the corner here, the ancient technique of ikat, it's paintbrush for producing contemporary works. And from Norway, above here is Asa Leonis, uses a blizzard of stitches to create her works. No stitch is ever a mistake, she says. A mistake is often what creates a dynamic in the work itself. Ginge Locke responds to letters, numbers, and symbols. She wants to engage and provoke viewers. She uses plastic bugs and army men, industrial bullets and stainless steel screws and wood, clippings, prunings, and commercial lumber as materials. Her work often comment on current events. In this sculpture, A We Turn, she has addressed her concern about the state of our nation and world. Cultivating the same experimental approach as the late Ed Rosbeck, James Bassler tries old and new techniques, use traditional and unconventional materials to make statements about art and the world. On the back wall here, in weavings with koyoke, he took an image of a woven paper thread, blew it up on a photocopier, and created a weaving from the image. Koyoke is a brown cotton from Mexico named for the color of the coyote fur. In shop, he had students spin yarn from Trader Joe's paper bags. He proceeded to weave the yarn into a vessel to draw attention to the role of vessels in history and the ability of hand weaving to create 3-dimensional objects. And next to the Bassler's weaving is another Ginge Locke work. In Deviation, she has created the work Oi as a statement on our times. The work can be also installed as Yo, which stands for good luck, and the number 11 on the craps table, the only number that always wins. Here in the living room is one of the most significant works by Jacquard weaver Leah Cook. In Sue series, she has woven the same face, an image of herself as a child. It's used in 32 pieces, each one translated differently through a different weaving technique. Cook is interested in the viewer's emotion response to a weaving versus the original photograph. Thank you for joining me for a closer look at 15 of the artworks of the 150 artworks in our current exhibition, Volume 50, Chronicling Fiber Art for 3 Decades. You can buy the catalog at browngrotta.com. You can follow us on Artsy or on other social media platforms.